it is time for my last Aldi haul for the month of January. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm actually filming this a day or two late. I was really busy the actual day I went to the store, which was on the 20th, which was a Friday. And it is Sunday, and I'm filming this like 2 days later. So I've been crazy busy. I've been in class all this weekend and pretty much every single night last week. So I'm filming this a couple days late. And because of that, the mini donuts that I purchased are no longer in existence. My boyfriend and I got into them over the weekend. We got really snacky, and between the two of us, they lasted about 3 days or so. We finished them off this morning. So the donuts are gone. So here is my ghetto notebook paper drawing of donuts. So what do you want me to say? I mean, it is what it is. So anyway, I got some donuts, and they had a 16-ounce tub of just white powdered donuts. At Walmart, they are $2.98. At Aldi, they were $2.29, so that is 69 cents saved. I got a 3-pound bag of Red Delicious apples. At Walmart, these were $3.54, and at Aldi, these were $2.99, so that is 55 cents saved. I also got another bag of onions. I use onions in a lot of the dishes that I cook, so they have these for just the normal price. So 3 pounds of onions at Walmart would be $2.94. At Aldi, it was $1.79, so that is $1.15 saved. And I like to just go ahead and buy the bag of onions because, for one, I go through them rather quickly, but onions also keep very well and, for a long time. So you can keep a bag of onions for about a month and they don't go bad. So I don't mind buying the bag because it ends up being cheaper than buying just an individual onion, and I never have a problem using them up before they spoil. Alright, next, this is one of my favorite deals. I love when they have this deal because, for one, especially in cold season, as you can tell, I sound a little stuffy. Oranges, it's wonderful to get your vitamin C. So this is a 4-pound bag of oranges, so a pretty nice size. At Walmart, this would be $5.60, and at Aldi, it is one of the produce picks of the week, so it was $1.99. So that is $3.61 saved. Alright, I also got some bananas. Bananas are pretty much my go-to breakfast, so I pretty much buy them every week. At Walmart, these would have been $1.34, and at Aldi, they were 68 cents. So that is 66 cents saved. That is really hard to say. It's like a tongue twister. 66 cents saved. A lot of S's going on there. Alright. I also got a 24-pack of water. You can tell that has also been gotten into also. So I just get the 24 bottles of water. At Walmart, this would be $2.28. At Aldi, this is $2.29. So actually, this would have been a 1 cent loss. Again, it saves me the extra trip of going to places. So whatever. But yes, this was a 1 cent loss on the purified water. Alright, I also got a gallon of milk. I use milk in my tea all the time and for cooking. So a gallon of milk, Walmart $1.04, Aldi $1.04. So they were actually identical. So no change, nothing saved or loss. Alright, I was super excited about this. You guys have seen me preparing roast and things like that, and it's a great thing to have in the freezer because it's super cheap and it yields a ton of food. I can pretty much make a roast in the crock pot on Monday and eat it for lunch and even a dinner for like almost the rest of the week. So if I am super busy, it's fine for me. And at Aldi, they usually do these really great sales where it's $3.99 a pound, which I find really affordable, but as you can see on the bottom here, they actually had an even better sale this week where they were $3.49 a pound. So not even $3.50 for a pound. So because of that, since they were extra on sale, I picked the two biggest roasts that I could find. So this one was $13.05. And this one was $13.89. So I basically got close to 2 4-pound roasts. At Walmart, roast is $4.47 a pound, and at Aldi, of course, this week it was $3.49. So this was my biggest savings of the week. At Walmart, this would have been $34.50, and at Aldi, it was $26.94. So that is a total savings of $7.56 just on the roast alone. And obviously, I am not going to be able to eat both of these anytime soon, but I do have a deep freezer, so when I find a super good deal like this and I actually have money left in the grocery budget, I will go ahead and jump at it and then just put one in the deep freeze for a later date. So these are both actually going in my deep freezer just for whenever I need them, but for $3.49 a pound, I was like, heck yeah, and I had plenty of money left in my grocery budget for the month, so I was able to actually afford both of these while still staying under my $150 budget. Alright, I got a tub of sour cream. I'm planning to make chicken fajitas within the next week or so, and sour cream is just nice to have around, so I got this 16-ounce tub. At Walmart, it would have been $1.98, and at Aldi, it was $1.19, so that is 79 cents saved. Alright, now this was totally a splurge item. This was not on the grocery list. This was not planned, but it was one of those near the checkout items, and as I was waiting in line, I was like, I want that. So anyway, I absolutely love asparagus. It is one of my favorite vegetables ever, and I like it in all kinds of dishes, but I saw this little sauce. They actually had a whole bunch of different ones, kind of close to the register, and they were clearanced out or something. So this was $1.49, and it's a lemon herb asparagus skillet sauce with garlic and olive oil, and basically you can see it there. You basically just toss your asparagus in this in a skillet for like 10 minutes and it flavors it, and I don't know, I just thought it would be good, or like a different spin on asparagus, to maybe eat it a different way and kind of change it up. So I didn't actually buy the asparagus this week. I would have, but they were actually out. They were completely out of asparagus at my Aldi, so I'm just going to put this in the cabinet and save it for maybe next week when they have asparagus back in stock, and then eat that, of course, as a side. So the bad thing about this, you can see this question mark here, I really couldn't find a comparison for it. So what I did was I just looked at the price of the Campbell's skillet sauces, and those are huge pouches. They're like 11 ounces. So I looked them up, and they're $2.44 for 11 ounces. So I figured out how much 1 ounce would be by dividing it by 11, and then I took that times 4 because this is a 4-ounce package. So when I did that, I got a Walmart estimate of 88 cents. Again, I don't know how accurate that is. I couldn't find a comparison at Walmart, and then Aldi, it was $1.49, so I'm going to consider this a 61-cent loss, but again, I was excited about it, so I don't really care, because I think it's going to be delicious. Also, if you are wondering how I get my prices for my cost comparison, what I have done, actually, before I used to use my Walmart Savings Catcher app, and I would just Google the items, but that does not work when you're looking up, like, fresh meat or fresh produce. They don't have them on the app. So what I decided to do is I actually signed up for a Walmart grocery pickup account. If you guys have those in your area, you know what I'm talking about. So I signed up for a Walmart grocery pickup account, and I'm not going to use it, but what I do is I find the items and put them in my cart, and then I can go through, and look at the total and the comparison and find the ounceage and things like that, because that way they actually have the fresh meat in there, and like a lot of the fresh fruit and things like that you can't find in the Savings Catcher app or in the Walmart app, because it will just say, in stores only, and you can't get a price. So that's what I did for this week, and it actually worked a lot better because I was able to find everything, including the fresh produce and meat. So that's what I'm doing for my cost comparison, in case you're wondering. Alright, so final totals for the last trip of the month. At Walmart, this would have been $57.08. At Aldi, it was $42.69, and that is a savings of $14.39, or a 25% savings. So I saved 1/4 off the top without using a coupon or even really shopping the sales. I spent, after tax, my final amount was $44.61. That is obviously going over my $37.50 budget for a week, but the week before that, I only spent like $15. So I had plenty of extra grocery money, and so I was able to kind of apply that towards the chuck roast that will go in the freezer. Since they were on sale, I was able to kind of, use that to stockpile a little bit for the upcoming month. And of course, the upcoming month, my grocery budget is shrinking by $20. So maybe that's why I felt the need to kind of buffer that a little bit by buying some big meat items. So stay tuned, guys. I will have my January grocery roundup video coming up right after this. It's very short and sweet. I just did 4 little trips in January, but I know you guys like to see that final cost comparison. So be checking that out on my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.